I taught world history for about 15 years, and one of the most difficult problems was assigning readings. There is so much information. How much do you assign, and how do you help students read college-level material like this? In answer to the first question, what I found works is to combine a series of readings at the macro or era level that covers a time frame of centuries, with readings that dive into specific topics or events that are of interest to me or I think will be interesting to students, possibly thematic or geographic. So we have designed Globalyceum World History the same way, with 8 era readings that cover the world in longer periods of time, as you can see here in the platform libraries. 4 in World History 1, and 4 in World History 2. Underneath these era readings, we have specific readings in geographic regions from which you can select. Keep in mind that each reading in Globalyceum is about 4 to 6 pages of paper text, so an average of about 12 to 15 pages is about what you would want in a week for a college classroom. In answer to the second question, how do you get students to read it? An assessment plan designed to encourage a read-study approach is the best. That is, teaching students to read for a focus on key concepts and questions. In Globalyceum, students are helped by the fact that there are 3 key terms lists in each reading, which breaks the reading down into 3 manageable parts. And as our advisory explains at the beginning of the reading, the questions in our test banks are linked one-to-one to these key terms. Understand the key terms, and you can ace the test. Now with Globalyceum, you can simply assign separate multiple-choice true-false quizzes for each 4 to 6 page reading, which is the best plan for student success, as an assessment that covers too much reading can discourage students. You can also use the notepad in our readings to do a little bit more effective technique of read study. Implement the notepad, and it's floating over here. And as students are reading, they can take notes, a sentence, a phrase, about each one of the key terms. Then they come up here, they copy-paste this, and they come down into a take-home quiz window, such as this one, and they paste it into the window and submit it. These take-home exams do not have to be tedious to grade. In the Easy Grader for written assignments, simply peruse the student's work. So here you have the Easy Grader that you invoke on the take-home exam. And then you go through and look at the student list, and you check out each one of the students to see how they've done. This student has completed the assignment. This student has done a weaker job. So maybe you give this student maybe 12 points. Then you go on to look at the next student, Rebecca Bask. And the next student. All of those students seem to have done a good job. Then you turn around and you go to the gradebook. You call on points, replace points, put in 24 points, click participating students who are ungraded, and you hit OK. As you can see, all you have to do is identify the ones who have not done the assignment or have done it poorly, and the other ones you give the full marks to. We have some professors who do this take-home exam the first couple of weeks of class and then move on to multiple choice true-false quizzes for the rest of the semester. They return to assigning the take-home if they feel students are doing a guessing game with the objective quizzes instead of studying. There is a third or more in-depth option, and that is using the section or chapter focus question in conjunction with these key terms. The professor instructs students to write a paragraph responding to this question using at least 30% of the key terms. Again, grade quickly, as noted with the take-home exam. This also can be done interspersed with multiple-choice true-false quizzes to encourage read study. As with all college reading methodologies, moving the students into a focused read study frame of mind should be your goal.